The iPhone 17 series is finally here, and Apple surprised everyone with some changes that we didn't see coming, but there were also a few things overlooked. But today we're going to be covering everything. So first up, we had the standard iPhone 17, and we get plenty of upgrades from the predecessor. The display is not only larger, coming in at 6.3 inches and protected by Ceramic Shield 2, but it's also been upgraded to ProMotion, which means it can go all the way up to 120Hz and then all the way down to 1Hz, and this means it's a lot more efficient, and it's the first time we've ever seen this on a non-Pro model. Now we also get an upgrade to 3000 nits of peak brightness, making it easier to use in the sunlight, as well as a new 7-layer display coating with anti-reflective properties, which was a much needed upgrade. Now it's coming with the A19 chipset, and of course it's better than the iPhone 16's chip, but it's not as good as the A19 Pro in the Air and the Pro models, but they've upgraded the NPU for Apple Intelligence, increased the memory bandwidth for generative AI capabilities, and the GPU is 20% faster than the iPhone 16. Now for cameras, we got a 48 megapixel primary camera and a 12 megapixel telephoto with 2x optical zoom. For the selfie camera, we get an upgrade to an 18 megapixel camera with a larger sensor that's also square instead of 4x3, and this allows you to take portrait and landscape photos while holding your phone in the portrait position, and it also aids with stabilization. Now they mentioned all-day battery life, and it's a 3692 mAh battery, which is a minor upgrade over the predecessor's 3561, but thanks to improvements in the A19's efficiency, we should see better battery life, and then we also get improvements to fast charging. Now of course it also comes with the new iOS 26, and if you've already upgraded to iOS 26 and realized you're struggling with bugs, instability or battery drain, or maybe you just don't like the new liquid glass, well thankfully you can effortlessly roll back to iOS 18 with today's video sponsor, Wondershare Doctor Phone. Now what you've got to do is head to their website, download the application. We've then got plenty of system repair tools that you can use to fix many problems or even make backups of your phone. Or if you're set on switching back to iOS 18, just open up the app, plug in your phone, head to System Repair and select iOS Upgrade/Downgrade, and then select Downgrade iOS to go back to the system that you know and love. Now of course it's great for downgrades, upgrades, as well as many repairs, like if you're stuck on the Apple logo, your phone keeps restarting or shows a black screen, then Dr. Phone can fix that. You can back up all of your apps and data, like from WhatsApp and Viber. We've even got screen unlock for Android and iOS if you've forgotten your password and can't get into the phone. So go ahead and take control of your iPhone with Dr. Phone today by clicking the link down in the description below. Now next up, we've got the iPhone 17 Air, arguably the most exciting of the launch due to its ultra slim form factor and new design, while still getting a bit of the Pro treatment. Now coming in at just 5.6mm thick, it looks very different to the other iPhones, and it's achieved by creating this large camera module on the rear that houses the cameras, the chip and the key system modules. It's got a 6.5-inch display with Ceramic Shield 2 protection for the display and then Ceramic Shield on the back panel. We also get 120Hz ProMotion with a peak brightness of 3000 nits. It features a titanium frame with a polished mirror finish, and they claim it's more durable than any previous iPhone. It's powered by the A19 Pro chipset, which is the fastest CPU in any smartphone, and it features their N1 chip for Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 6 and Thread, and it improves things like personal hotspot and AirDrop, and it's also got their new modem, the C1X, which is 2x faster than the previous C1, and we also get 12GB of RAM. It's got a single rear camera, which is a 48 megapixel camera, and it also crops in to deliver a 2x telephoto at 12 megapixel, giving you a bit of flexibility with the shots, and it's also going to bin down to lower resolutions to improve low light performance, and essentially you can shoot at 26mm, 28, 35 or 52mm focal lengths. For the selfie camera, it's an 18 megapixel center stage camera, presumably the same camera in the iPhone 17. And again, the square sensor allows you to take landscape photos while holding it in portrait. We've also got the ability to record video from the rear camera and the selfie camera at the same time. The iPhone Air is also eSIM only, which has allowed them to make it thinner, and although it's the most power efficient iPhone Apple have ever made, it of course has a smaller battery capacity due to its thin size, but they've also got a low profile MagSafe battery pack that attaches to the back for more power, although something that wasn't mentioned in the keynote is that the iPhone Air is actually limited to USB 2 speeds, the same as the old Lightning connector, but of course this only affects you if you use USB for data transfer. For the iPhone 17 Pro, we get a big change to the design with a bold camera module on the rear, and again this was to create more space internally. And they've ditched the titanium frame and gone back to aluminium, and they've also added ceramic shield protection on the rear. Now they've added a vapor chamber to help with the thermals, and this, along with the new A19 Pro chip and an upgrade to 12GB of RAM, is going to greatly aid the performance, and it makes it by far Apple's most powerful iPhone yet. We get a 6.3-inch display on the Pro and a 6.9-inch on the Pro Max, and it of course supports Pro Motion. It's got a peak brightness of 3000 nits, it's protected by Ceramic Shield 2, and we get the new anti-glare coating. For the cameras, we get a 48-megapixel primary camera, a 48-megapixel ultra-wide camera, and a 48-megapixel telephoto that can now deliver 4x 100mm shots and 8x 200mm, and we've also got Apple's new photonic engine for better results. Now creators can capture in ProRes RAW, and they've added new integrations for Final Cut cameras and Blackmagic cameras, as well as Genlock that synchronizes the camera with external cameras. Now with the iPhone 17 Pro, you essentially get 8 lenses across all of the cameras, and this includes macro shots, 13mm, 24, 28, 35, 48, 100 and 200mm, making it very versatile for both photo and video. For selfies, again, we get the 18-megapixel center stage camera, presumably the same camera in the iPhone 17 and the Air. And again, the square sensor allows you to take landscape photos while holding it in portrait. We've also got the ability to record video from the rear camera and the selfie camera at the same time, allowing you to record your reaction. We get a larger battery thanks to more space internally, and for those getting an eSIM only model, you get an even larger battery thanks to no space needed for that SIM tray slot. And it's also going to be available in a 2TB option for the 17 Pro Max. And when it comes to pricing, 256GB storage is the lowest option available. And the iPhone 17 starts at $799, which is the same price as last year. The iPhone Air starts at $999, then the Pro is starting from $1,099, while the Pro Max is $1,199. So some great upgrades across the board, giving plenty of users a reason to upgrade, and pre-orders are going to open this Friday with delivery set for the 19th of September. But that's it from me today, so let me know in the comments who out there is going to be pre-ordering the iPhone 17, and don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with the latest tech.